weeks, the U.S. border officials say that they are arrested and turned away roughly 188,000 migrants at the southern border in June, just June, marking the highest. This is the absolute highest monthly total in at least a decade. Joining us now to discuss the reported numbers, retired captain for the Texas Department of Public Safety, Jaeson Jones. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good. It's good to be with you this morning.
All right, so officials have made it abundantly clear that's 1 million plus arrests of migrants at the border so far in just this fiscal year. We will, the Biden administration really doesn't seem to be taking this too seriously. And my concern is that people are falling victim to the narrative that they can come here, they'll be accepted, but they're not prepared for the voyage and for the journey. And then they get here and they're being arrested. Is that taxing our resources too much?
Oh, our resources are overtaxed. I mean, the men and women of the United States Customs and Border Protection are absolutely being overrun at our southwest border. And that's why you see in Texas specific, you see the state police coming to help and many local law enforcement agencies. But I will warn, as I have previously, that there are other index crimes that are being affected. One of them that just came out yesterday was CDC showing that 93,331 Americans died from overdose deaths in this country during fiscal year 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, we have never been here before. And all of that is directly linked to that border being unsecure and to the Mexican cartel, specifically two of them, Cartel Jalisco New Generation and the Sinaloa Cartel, who have these mega labs in Mexico, who right now are sending more fentanyl and methamphetamine into this country than ever before.
Yeah, well, it's not just people seeking better lives and things like whatever the talking point is for, justifying this open border policy, but it is there are a significant number of people that want to do harm to America. And we had yesterday on American Agenda, Florida Congresswoman Katie Kemick, the details of the severity of this crisis on her trip to the southern border. I want you to take a look at this.
Sure.
Just yesterday, 3,000 people crossed the border where I am standing. And that's in one sector. Now, imagine we have 9 sectors along the southwest border. It is truly a humanitarian crisis. The children that are being trafficked, the sheriffs that I brought with me are seeing this firsthand. And they're taking what they're learning here and really understanding how they can combat the increase in crime and drugs and cartel activity that's happening in every town across America now.
So if you could put on a note card to President Biden what he should do, what would it be?
First and foremost, designate the Mexican cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. And the reason for that, and then second, is reinstate migration protection protocols that President Trump came up with. We know that that works based on the data and what we call the over-the-horizon approach, where you create a layered approach, working with host nations downrange to create layers of difficulty. Now, that's one beginning part of this. But I will tell you, in this surge, we are seeing things. And the reason I say that this is the worst border crisis in American history is because the data shows that there are 3 main things that we see in this crisis that we've never seen before. First is that people from 148 countries have now been apprehended in the first 8 months of this fiscal year. We've never seen that previously. Second, the amount of fentanyl being seized at the southwest border is absolutely tremendous. And third and final, we've seen a real adjustment from these cartels from human smuggling into directly human trafficking due to the absorbent fees they're charging. So when I tell you we've never been here before, and that I hope the Biden administration is listening and that they're going to pass the policies I just discussed, if we don't do this, I can assure you we're going to see more in 2021 in regards to overdose deaths and the continuation of people coming to this country like we've never seen before.
Well, in light of all this, Michigan Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib, we all know her, she's recently called for the defunding of Customs and Border Protection, ICE, and even the Department of Homeland Security, claiming they terrorize migrants. I got about 20 seconds left. What in the world is she thinking?
I don't know. And I'll tell you, I work with the men and women of U.S. Customs and Border Protection. They are fantastic people. Right now, let me give you a great example. Yesterday, they had 300 people at one bend of the river surge, and it took up all resources for 72 miles at that southwest border in Rio Grande City Station. Those are incredible people, and it's a shame that she would make those statements.
Well, it's a shame that she says a lot of the things she says. Thank you, Jaeson Jones. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.